Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenesha Dees. It is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and Crisis Services of North Alabama say there's been an increase in severe domestic violence cases. Our Sedona Meadows spoke with this organization today and is live in the studio. Sedona, did they share why this may be?
Yeah, Kenesha, CSNA told me that with the pandemic and the current economic crisis, these factors may be playing a role in the increase of severe domestic violence cases, and they want the public to know that they are a resource.
Unfortunately, we've seen a sustained increase in strangulation cases throughout 2022.
Addie Wagner, the Development Director for Crisis Services of North Alabama, says these severe cases pose alarming concerns.
If they are resorting to strangulation, and that moves it into a felony category as well, and it indicates the intent to harm and the likelihood of death later on.
And although there could be many factors as to what's driving these critical cases,
we just lived through one of the biggest collective traumas, which was the pandemic, and the financial insecurities that have come along with that have had a great impact on family life across the board. And those stressors associated with job loss or financial insecurity definitely are a driving factor.
CSNA wants those suffering from domestic violence to know that they're available to help 24/7 through their crisis hotline.
There's resources 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter if it's early Sunday morning or late Friday night. There's always somebody at the helpline ready to listen and work to get someone out safely.
After a person calls for help, they
get screened for entry into the domestic violence shelter, the Hope Place, or screened for getting court advocacy or the forensic examination should they need that.
Wagner also advises those leaving an abusive relationship to have a safety plan in place.
On average, folks leave 7 times before they leave for good, and when they do leave for good, that's when we see the most domestic violence homicides.
For more information on safety planning, you can go to their website at csna.org.
And once again, the Crisis Services 24/7 hotline number is 256-716-1000. Back to you, Kenesha.